stripped me of my name, silenced my voice, and tore my mother from my arms. In that cold, windowless cell, they told me I was nothing, not a person, not a child, just a number. They said the world had forgotten me, that no one was coming. For a long time I believed them. I stopped speaking, I stopped crying, I stopped dreaming, but I never stopped praying. Even when I was too weak to stand, too afraid to sing, I would whisper the songs my mother taught me, soft, hidden notes in the dark, because even when everything else was gone, I still had Jesus. I still had the sound of his name in my mouth, and that was enough to keep me alive. I'm not here today because I'm brave. I'm here because faith kept me breathing when fear told me to give up. This stage, this is not about applause. This is a place where I can finally be heard, not just for me, but for every child who never made it out, for my mother, and for the God who never let me go.
In the dark where no one speaks, where the cold bites through your sleep, they told me I was nothing, just a breath they wouldn't keep. But I held on to a voice I used to know, singing softly in the silence, so the fear would never grow. Even when they take your name, when they say you're just a ghost, there's a light they cannot capture, there's a love that holds you close. You are seen, you are known, even when you're left alone. Through the pain, through the flame, Jesus still calls you by name. I walked on frozen ground, with no shoes and no goodbye, but in my coat a wooden cross and a song that never died. It was more than just a memory, it was more than just a sound. It was heaven in the shadows, where no hope could be found. Even when they take your name, when the world forgets your face, there's a mercy deeper still, there's a hand that holds your place. You are loved, you are brave, you are more than what they say. Through the storm, through the shame, Jesus still calls you by name. When your voice is barely breathing and the night feels like a cage, lift your eyes toward the quiet. There's a promise on that page. No one falls beyond his reach, no one's lost too far to find. I am proof that he still speaks in the silence of your mind. Even when they take your name, when they tear your world apart, he restores what's been forgotten, he rewrites the broken heart. You are found, you are free, you are more than what you've seen. Through the hurt, through the flame, Jesus still calls you by name.
Your life still sings. I was once a voiceless girl, barefoot in the snow, holding on to a cross and a half-remembered melody. Now I am a daughter, a survivor, a singer, and still, most of all, a child of the God who called me out of the dark. If you still have breath, you still have purpose. If all you can do is whisper his name, because he hears even that.